Shalom, all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi. Double honors to the elders of GMS and you brothers out here pushing this work with all faith and honesty and trying to further the nation to get us out of here and get us home. And these prophecies are coming to pass quickly. So you got to keep up with the times and you got to watch, man. And this first article I'm going to bring out, a couple news. I mean, it's sort of an old article, but still, yeah, it's still recent because it's having to deal now with the Syria conflict and all the stuff that's going on in there. So let's get started. Shalom, I'm an Hebrew Israelite, okay? And I'm here to wake up these people on the sign, the true biblical 12 tribes of Israel, which are you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that are spread out through the four winds of the earth, okay, under curses, all right, that's been displaced through slavery and different type of conquering through the other nations, all right? And let's go through the sign. Judah, so-called Negroes. Benjamin, West Indies. Levite, so-called Haitians. Simeon, Dominicans. Oh, there's Satan working up already. Then we have Zebulon, Guatemala, and to Panama. Ephraim, so-called Puerto Ricans. Then you have Manasseh, Cubans. Gad, American Indians. Reuben, Seminole Indians. Naphtali, Chile to Uruguay. Asher, Colombians. And Issachar, so-called Mexicans today. All right, let's get into this article. And this is to show you that this third world war, that third woe, is coming quickly, as it says. And this is, I got this from Total Code Ops. It's a forum that I found on the internet. And the title reads, it says, Medvedev warns of nuclear war. All right, it says Russian Prime Minister Dmitry Medvedev has warned the West against launching hasty wars, which may increase regional tensions and even trigger a nuclear war. Sometimes these military actions, which undermine state sovereignty, could result in a full-fledged regional war. And even although I do not want to scare anyone, the use of nuclear weapons, Medvedev, Salaki on the name, was quoted by the AFP as saying on Thursday during a legal forum in St. Petersburg. U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder and some of the other top international dignitaries and legal scholars also made speeches during the event. Russia has been at odds with the Western powers. The best way to manage an ongoing violence in Syria, which has led to many deaths over the past year. Moscow, along with Beijing, has so far voted 2 anti-Syrian resolutions, saying the solutions to Syria's crisis must be sought through political dialogue. Russia was also opposed to the NATO-led war in Libya last year, which has left the civilian dead following the ouster of the country's former dictator, Muammar Gaddafi. It says the former Russian president replaced the country's newly elected president, Vladimir Putin, as Russia's prime minister on May 7th. All right? So this is letting you know that Russia is already warned about going into Syria. All right? That's what it's saying in this article. And that's what the talk is about going into Syria. They already have the places they want to do the airstrikes on. All right? So Russia's saying if this escalates and they go into Syria, the NATO forces go into Syria, that it's going to lead to a thermonuclear war. All right? So they're not playing around no more, man. And that's beautiful, man. That's how you know this place is going down, because now everybody's ready to go, because these prophecies are coming to pass. And the more these prophecies come to pass, the closer we are. The nation of Israel, which are you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, are closer to getting home, to getting out of your captivity, all right? Under the foot of your oppressors, all right? So let's get into this these scriptures, man. And what the Most High is doing now is he's raising up the tabernacle of David, all right, that ensign he's raising up now, and that's the elect. That's the elect brothers that have been chosen to get this truth and to understand this Bible, which your pork chop pastor can't break down, man. That's why he doesn't go into the book of Revelations or Obadiah, all right? If the Most High is really working with that, man, he should be able to break this book down and tell you the mysteries of it, all right? So let's get into this ensign of Jesse the Most High is raising up. Let's go to Psalms 27 and 10 and see what that says. This is Psalms 27, verse 10. And it says, when my father and my mother forsake me, then the Lord will take me up. Okay? Because right now you have this people that have been brought up by your so-called parents that have been telling you this truth and or lies that have been perpetuated through time. Okay? And it says, teach me thy ways, O Lord, and lead me in the plain path because of my enemies. Deliver me not over unto the will of my enemies, for false witness are raised up against me, and such as breathe out cruelty. Because right now you have people imitating, or how you say imposters, that are claiming to be the chosen people of God, man. Okay? But they cannot prove that in these scriptures. These scriptures say otherwise. Let's keep going. Let's go to Matthew 10, verse 16. This is Matthew 10, verse 16, or we'll start at 15. It says, verily, I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in that day of judgment than that city. And what city is he speaking of? The modern day Babylon, the modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, which is America today. That's why they just had this don't ask, don't tell, okay? And then they had this so-called homosexual marriages, man. God is not with that. What did he destroy Sodom and Gomorrah for? For going into strange flesh. So why would you think he's not a man that changes? He's not your old grandpa that forgets, that has Alzheimer's. The same way he was back then is the same way he is today. But since he has not put any hell on people, people seem to think that he's timid. He's not going to do anything. And it says, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. And what sheep is he sending? The nation of Israel that have been destroyed. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Nobody fits the prophecies but you, who have been taken out of their land, who have been went to slavery under another nation, who has been spread out through the four corners of this planet through different displacements, man. Is it not the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans? Did Christopher Columbus not come over here on ships and take the Taino Indians back over there? Did they not take their gold? They made the Taino Indians work in gold mines till they fell out dead. Exactly. Made them work for nothing. Why you think this place was built, man? It was built on people's backs. The slaves, my ancestors, built this place. If you go to the Capitol and you go to the museum, they tell you that. Who put those bricks and that mortar on that building, man? We haven't been paid for that. Let's keep going. And it says, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. But be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Now the Most High has given us this truth and send us out here to push this truth and push this word, man. Before the Most High has destroyed any kingdom, he sends out men to tell it. Just like Noah was out there for 100+ years telling people it's going to rain. They say, you a crazy old man. Until it started raining. You know what everybody did? They ran to the ark. And you know who shut that door? The Most High shut the door. Noah didn't pull that door up. The Lord shut it himself, man.
As harmless as doves, that was beautiful.
That's why it says because you're supposed to be wise, man. And you're supposed to be wise as a serpent and harmless as doves. Like, you ain't supposed to come out here and be all like warlike and be like, you have to come with knowledge, man. That's what most people don't have today is the knowledge of self. Now ask yourself, what's your nationality, man? You're Italian?
Yes.
I'm going to tell you something. Do you know that you might be so-called out of the tribe of Judah? Because you know the Moors conquered that place. And you know who the Moors were? They were Negroes that inducted the Islamic faith, as you have today with what's that, Farrakhan, It was pretty much like those type of guys, but you know, they had the whole turbans and all that. And one of the Moors' main criteria was to destroy all the males and put your seed in that land. Okay, so that was a big thing that happened in Italy with the Irish. That's why they have black Irish. So we're all the same. That's where you got. It's not about no color thing. It's not about who's black, who's white, because you don't know. Exactly.